All right, you guys, these are the three piles. We have group number 1 with the Aqua Aura Quartz. We have group number 2 with the Rainbow Moonstone, group number 3 with the Blue Tiger's Eye, and group number 4 with the Lapis Lazuli. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you want to pick more than one, you're welcome to do so. However, for this pile, or for this reading specifically, I would encourage you not to. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your guys' reading. I hope everybody is doing well. We are going to start ourselves off with our zodiac dice. We have Cancer and we have Virgo. Hello, Cancer. Hello, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising. We have Aries and Leo. And then we have Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising. This could be your sign, their sign, Sun, Moon, Rising. If your sign did not pop up, you guys, it is completely okay. The dice are extra. It's dessert. So it's okay if your sign didn't pop up. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, I do have those in my description box. If they're out of stock, do message me. Can we please get a message for group 1 on their next love affair? So if I did not explain this in the beginning, you guys, this reading is going to focus on your next love affair, your next partner, your next boyfriend, girlfriend, and the time and location in which you are going to be meeting that person. So as we continue on with the shuffle, I will see what information we can extract from the cards. Can we please get... Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to start us here. So the Fool is a card that indicates starting a new journey. So for some of you, you could be meeting your next partner during a time in your life where there's a significant change. This could be a change in where you work. This could be a change in where you live. But this is like a locational shift taking place in your life. Perhaps you start a new hobby and it's taking you to a new location that you have yet to explore or that you didn't often frequent previously. The Fool is also representing symbolically a new chapter. So if it's not a physical locational change that's happening in your day-to-day life, then it is going to be symbolically a massive shift happening. Maybe you got out of a relationship. Maybe you are distancing yourself from your friend group. Maybe you are starting university. This is a significant shift. Now, the Three of Pentacles indicates working with other people. So for a lot of you, I do believe that there are going to be other people involved in the meeting of you and your next partner. That could come in the form of somebody DMing you who is a mutual of a friend of yours, right? So let's say you and your friend follow each other on Instagram. This person follows your friend on Instagram and they see you show up on their recommended, or something to that effect, where there is a friend involved as like a bridge between you and this individual. For others of you, it's very possible that you are meeting this person in a workplace environment, or while you are trying to accomplish something outside of yourself. So indulging in a hobby, or perhaps you again are like in a new workplace environment and your coworkers are introducing you to a friend of theirs, right? It's feeling very much connected to a friend or an acquaintance introducing you to them, okay? Now, the Ten of Cups is telling me that this is going to be a very fulfilling relationship. I don't think this is a fling. I'm not necessarily seeing anything here yet that is telling me that this is your soulmate or this is the person you're going to marry, but I do see this being a more serious relationship. The Five of Swords, group number 1, is going to be a card that's connected to walking away from things that we recognize are no longer good for us. So it's possible that you guys are in that mindset of like, I'm no longer going to feed or give energy to the people or to the things in my life that are draining me. And perhaps because of that, you have enough energy to start this new journey. You have enough gumption to start on this brand new path. And then we have the Empress, and the Empress is very decadent. She is a luxurious, luxurious woman. She's a very creative woman, so you could be meeting this person while you are indulging in a creative activity. So sorry about that, you guys. I realized that the mic was not plugged in, so the audio previous to this is probably going to be a little off. I will do my best in editing to try to fix it, but like I was saying, the Empress is a very luxurious energy. She's a very creative energy. And when the Empress is showing up in a reading, when we're talking about how and when you're meeting a person, this is telling us that you are in a very creative mindset. This is telling us that you are in the energy of receiving. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is a time in which you're working really hard. So for a lot of you, I think the most likely outcome in regards to how or when you are meeting this person, I think it has a lot to do with work, and it has a lot to do with your acquaintances or your friends introducing you to this person. Now, I also do believe that there is an energy here of you guys having a lot of creative inspiration at the time in which you're meeting this person. In regards to the relationship itself, I do believe the relationship itself is going to be one where the intention is for it to become more long-lasting, more enduring. And that is what we have so far. Specifically a timeline, you guys. Spring energy seems to be relevant. The Fool is representing a new beginning, right? A new beginning. I feel like this card specifically is talking about the transition from winter into spring. The Empress is creative energy. She's fertility, again, spring. And even here with the Seven of Pentacles, when we plant seeds in the ground, when we are tending to our seed, we're usually doing that in the spring, obviously, unless you're prepping that between winter. But point is, the overall energy is feeling like spring to me. So let's go ahead and continue. Can I please get rings, a symbol of love, union, and soul connection? So group number 1, like I was saying here with the 10 of Cups, I do believe that you and this person have intentions of making this relationship, this connection, very serious. For some of you, yes, there is going to be an engagement, there's going to be marriage, there's going to be children. I don't want to say that for all of you. Obviously, this is a group reading, but I do believe for a lot of you, this is going to be the outcome of this next love affair that you're engaging in. We also have Romeo. This is the idealistic lover, passion, rashness, and quickly changing moods. It's very possible, group number 1, that you are viewing your next partner as somebody who is the idealistic lover. Perhaps this is an individual where like being with them physically feels magical, or being with them in a day-to-day, like they possess qualities that you've always wanted. They possess qualities that you cherish, that you value, that you've asked for in a partner. Okay, let's go ahead. Safely express your anger. Use your anger as a positive force. Honor all your emotions as sacred. So it's very possible with the anger card that this is representing the energy of your guys' relationship, having the ability to express your emotions, right? I feel like it's so easy. It's not even that I feel, this is just factual information. It's easy to receive positive energy. It's easy to receive somebody who's happy and in a good mood and uplifting. It's not easy to receive somebody and hold space for somebody when they are angry, or when they're expressing heavier emotions like anger or sadness. Excuse me. So having that show up to me is representing your next partner having the ability to hold space for you when you're angry, when you're upset. Your next partner not just loving you and cherishing you during the good times, but honoring you and respecting you when you're upset, when you're sad. We have Goddess as well, and this says honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, love every part of you. So to me, what that's representing in this connection is discovering more about yourself through this relationship and loving every part of yourself through this relationship. I know for me, I feel like connections and relationships, whether it's romantic or platonic, really do help me have a deeper understanding of myself, my desires, my wants, my dreams, my future. And I do feel like when I am around individuals who understand me, who see me, who get me, I do feel like I'm able to open myself up to more of who I am. I'm able to accept myself in a very free-flowing manner. And I feel like that is what that card is talking about. You embracing the goddess that you are, or God that you are, through this connection. Group number 1's next love affair. We have family. I'm excited about starting a family with you and creating new traditions. So group number 1, again, I do see this connection, your next love affair, being one that is very serious, being one that involves children, that involves family, that involves marriage. Again, for some of you, that may not be the case, but I feel like for the vast majority of you who picked group number 1, you are going to start a family with this person. You are going to marry this person. All right. Can we please get a message about when and how? Conclusions are within reach of full moon eclipse. You are good enough. And Scorpio, new moon, work through your fears. So I find it interesting that Scorpio is here with the work through your fears and new moon, because we do have that Fool card that started us off with this entire reading. And the Fool, again, is a card that is representing going in a new direction. So again, at the time in which you're meeting this person, you are facing fears. You are going into the great beyond. You are exploring new things. With the Virgo full moon, again, going back to the goddess, with the Virgo card here, I feel like this connection is a connection, again, where you're going to feel your very best. You're never going to second guess yourself with this person. You're never going to feel like you are not good enough with this person. And then conclusions are within reach. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is in the near future. And when I use that verbiage, you guys, especially in a reading, the near future to me is like within the year. It's not next week. It's not next month. It's within the year. So if I'm saying I feel like this is soon, that means it's within that span of time. Okay. We have Gemini, I think. So again, you could be in an environment where you're learning new things. Communication, again, could be connected potentially to you meeting this person online. But if you're meeting them online, you guys, there is a connection between a friend of yours and this person, or like having mutuals with this person, or even like a coworker, an acquaintance. It's not just like a random person that has no connection to you or the circle that you're in. We have Taurus. This is connected to money, resources, luxury. So again, potentially connected to work and finances. All right. Can I please get a message for group 1 on their next love affair? Commitment, things are getting serious. These are a pair of rings, you guys. So again, I feel very confident in saying that for you guys who picked group number 1, you are going to be entering into a very serious relationship with somebody who you see potential in, and somebody who you plan on having a future with. With distance, it says you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. This could start off as a long-distance relationship, or a relationship in which you guys have to put a lot of intention into in the beginning to ensure that you both are on the same page with where this is going or how you want this to turn out. And for others of you, it quite very well could be that you have to travel a significant amount of time prior to... Like it's not easy to see this person. You have to travel. You have to commute to see this individual. And for some of you, it will be long distance travel, and for others of you, it won't be. We have do it. So again, taking a risk. When you guys come up against this challenge or this choice, I want you to think back to this reading. When you are presented with an opportunity, I want you to think back to this reading. I want you guys to remember this specifically. Please, please, please do it. We have on a Saturday, on a stormy day. I'm going to do one more. Within 5 years. For a lot of you, I do think it's going to be a lot sooner than that. I think it will be within the next year. For others of you, it may take up to 5 years for this person to manifest into your life. I am now going to go ahead and quickly pull from my satchel of letters, pull out some letters for you guys. Who is this person? Can we get a month? Okay. I am going to organize these for you and then I will be right back. All right, you guys, these are the letters that came out for you. This could be initials, a name. This could be a month. This could be a location. But those are the letters that have popped out for you. So that is all I have for you guys. Group number 1, thank you guys very, very much for allowing me to read for you today. I do appreciate it. I hope that you found this reading helpful. And that is all I've got for you. So, bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your guys' reading. We are going to start off with our zodiac dice. If you are new here, the zodiac dice is extra. It's dessert. We have Gemini and Cancer, Aquarius and Cancer, Gemini and Capricorn. So Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, and Cancer are the zodiac signs that popped up. If this is not your sun, moon, or rising, it's very possible that this could be your future partner's sun, moon, or rising, so do keep that in mind. There are also zodiac signs that pop up in the cards. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, I do have those in my description. If they're out of stock, please do message me. So for those of you who picked pile 2, I think it's very possible that you are meeting this person in a social environment, okay? And an environment where you are socializing, where you are having fun, or the spotlight or attention may be drawn to you. You're going to be feeling beautiful that night or handsome. You're going to be feeling very, very confident. And it's possible that this person's going to feel a little bit intimidated to strike up a direct conversation with you. Okay. Can I please... Oh my God. Okay. Can I please get a message for group 2? Can I please get... You have them absolutely smitten. Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera just really quickly, you guys. So you're going to see this switch up a little bit. Hold on. Okay, so starting us off with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a card that represents, like I just said, being extremely magnetic. Feeling attractive, feeling confident. This oftentimes indicates a social situation. So perhaps you're at a bar or you are at some type of, I don't know if people still go to clubs. Like, is that a thing? I don't know. That's definitely obviously not my vibe, but it feels to me like a very fun, uplifting environment. You're getting dressed up, or you are putting on an outfit, an ensemble that's making you feel confident and attractive. You're putting on your perfume, your cologne. You're going out with your friends. You're having fun. There's drinks flowing. There's music playing. It's a vibe. You're meeting this person in that environment. And I do feel like this person, again, is going to be quite intimidated to directly make a move. I still think they're going to do it, but I think that there is a little bit of hesitation here. Love that. Moving forward, for some of you as well, this could also be some type of like celebration. It doesn't need to be a bar or a club or a speakeasy or a restaurant even. It could very well be like some type of event that you're meeting this person at, but it just feels like a fun environment, okay? And it feels like an environment that would require you to put effort into what you are wearing or how you are putting yourself together for the night. Now, the devil showing up here, I absolutely love and adore the devil. The devil essentially is representing sensual energy. This can have the ability to become toxic. However, I do not always see the devil as a toxic card. I see him just as very sensual, intense, exciting. I also see this as feeling stuck to a person or feeling like you cannot let a person go or you can't let a situation go. It's like I feel bound to you. As you can see here, there are two people chained to the devil's pedestal. They are chained to him. They cannot free themselves from him. They are stuck. The man definitely does look a little bit more uncomfortable than the woman. So it's possible that the male person in the situation or the masculine energied person in the situation, it's very possible that they are feeling a little bit more squirmy or a little bit more uncomfortable under the circumstances of your guys' meeting, and you or the feminine energied person is feeling more comfortable or more secure in the environment and what's going on. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be a work event that you're meeting this person at, but for most of you, I do feel like this is representing the relationship, the relationship escalating in a very slow-paced manner. So I don't think this person's going into your guys' connection with the intention of mishandling you or trying to rush the relationship. I believe that this person views you as very valuable, and because of that, they're wanting to take their time. They're wanting to do things the proper way. Moving on to the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups represents our childhood and memories from the past. Honestly, the way I'm seeing this is like somebody being a gentleman, being sweet, kind, caring, perhaps even having like an innocent stance or an innocent approach to the connection. The King of Cups is a card that is representing emotional intelligence. This is also somebody who is very wise, oftentimes a little bit older. The Two of Wands, planning for the future. So I do believe when you meet your future partner, group number 2, your next love affair, this person's going to be very aware of where they see this connection going. This person has a very clear understanding of what they want and what they're expecting for this relationship. So although they're taking their time and they're not trying to rush the connection or they're not trying to speed walk through the connection, at the same time, they still have the desire to plan ahead, or they can't help themselves from thinking about your future together. Can I get one more card for group 2? Wish fulfillment, a dream come true, having hope and faith for the future. It's very possible, group number 2, that this person is looking at you as like everything they hoped for, everything they dreamed for, everything they wished for. The star also does represent, sorry about my cough. The star does also represent being in a vulnerable position, being in a position where you feel stripped away from all your protection. So this person could feel very raw with you. They could feel like they don't have a choice but to like fall in love with you, or they don't have a choice but to be open with you. It's like you bring down their barriers and they kind of turn into mush when they are in your presence. Okay. Moving forward. Can I have a message for group? We have a dark deal, wrong decision, incorrect direction. I'm seeing this as your future partner overthinking their steps when it comes to you and when it comes to the connection. the wrong decision, the incorrect direction. I think they are more so in a mindset of like, I don't want to mess this up. I'm afraid of making the wrong decision or going in the wrong direction. And perhaps that's why they are choosing to take this relationship a bit slow or to not be as aggressive with you in regards to pursuing you. Yeah. Eager, immediate action. They are worried that their eagerness could scare you away. They're worried that if they come off too eager or too excited, that you are not going to be interested or that you are going to be scared off. So they're going to have a desire to take their time, you guys. They're going to have a desire to get to know you in a slow, respectful manner. Seeking help. Talking, conference, and consult. So because I do believe that you are meeting this person in a very fun environment, that could indicate having friends around you or having acquaintances around you. So this person may be going to your friend or going to your acquaintance and asking for help in regards to making a proper introduction between you and them. This person could also potentially have a mutual friend in common. Can we please get a message? We have a divorce. This is experiencing a breakup. So for some of you, it's possible that you're experiencing a breakup at the time in which you're meeting this person. You're going out with your girlies, you're going out with your friends, and you're maybe not celebrating the breakup, but perhaps just trying to get back into the mindset of being single and having fun. We have fire signs here. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This does indicate passion and excitement. Can we have one more? Again, going back to the star. Tell the universe exactly what you want. It's very possible, group number 2, that this person is representing a lot of the qualities, the physical attributes, the internal attributes, characteristics that you have manifested, that you have wished for, that you've asked for. Can we get a message on group number 2's next love affair? How and when are they meeting? What is the relationship going to be like? Separation. So before I read this, you guys, I'm not convinced that the context of this paragraph is going to be super relevant for all of you guys in regards to this relationship, but I do think that we have separation and divorce, and I think that that's connected to the fact, again, that a lot of you are going to be newly or freshly single when you are meeting this person. So moving on to the paragraph, we have, even though we are not together right now, our separation is only temporary. We've already had so many lifetimes together, and we have so many more to come. And that is very sweet and very kind. I also, again, do believe for a lot of you that this is connected to being freshly single when you meet this person. Can I have one more? Distance. Though we are experiencing life in different locations right now, we are still so connected all the time. So for some of you, this person may be like new to your country or your city or the place in which you live. They could be moving from where they are now to where you are, and that's why there is current distance. It's also very possible that this indicates travel when you meet this person. All right. Can we please get... We have heart fog. This is mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. So I think with the heart fog, what this is essentially representing, again, is this person perhaps giving off mixed signals because they are afraid of making the wrong decision. We have hex, or we have curse, hex, witchcraft, and a negative mind. This goes back to the manifestation of it all, right? Having a negative mind, feeling like you are cursed when it comes to your love life could have a negative impact on your love life. So maintaining positivity when it comes to love, maintaining positivity when it comes to relationships could be very beneficial for those of you who picked group number 2. Can we please get a message on group number 2's next love affair? It's going to be abundant. You're going to feel lucky. Jupiter is oftentimes referred to as the husband in astrology. He is Zeus, right? So when this shows up, again, what this is essentially talking about is growth. This is talking about expansion, abundance. As you can see here, this is also luck. Jupiter is also, interestingly enough, is connected to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is connected to travel, spirituality, things like that. So again, travel may be significant for you guys, group number 2, when it comes to meeting this person. I also feel like, again, this is referencing the expansion, the growth that will take place in this connection. And then we have destiny here. Okay. Can I please get a message for group? We have, again, Sagittarius here with the full moon. So travel, expansion, luck is here again in this relationship. Look at the bigger picture. There may be a need to look at the bigger picture, but this could also be referencing the fact that your future partner, your next love affair, is going to be an individual who is planning the future with you pretty early on. Like they're fantasizing about the future that you are going to have with them pretty early on. Stop. We have Sagittarius again. That is so interesting to me. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. I said that with Jupiter. I also said that with the star card. It's very, very possible, you guys, that you could be meeting this person during Sagittarius season. Some of you guys definitely have Jupiter in the 7th house. I also believe that this is connected, though, to a lot of you needing to travel more or expand your horizon when it comes to where you are looking for a partner. And then we have a new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. And I always say this, you guys, if you are wanting to meet someone and you are not open to meeting them online, you must go outside. You must surround yourself with other single people. You are not going to meet this person while you are sitting at home on the couch. So if you are inactive in your love life, you have to become active. You have to put yourself out there. Go out with your friends. Have fun. Say yes to events, okay? I'm going to go ahead now and try to tag down a timeline. In November, again, you guys, okay, so I know right now, I think we are watching this past November, but November is Sagittarius season. November is Scorpio / Sagittarius season. It's very, very possible, you guys, that you could be meeting this person during Sagittarius season. Maybe some of you are about to meet them literally right now. For a lot of you, it could be in the next year or two during Sagittarius season when you're meeting this person. Wait. What are they meeting? At afternoon, wait, in November. All right, you guys. So I don't know exactly what year you guys are meeting, so I do want to go ahead and pull from my bowl to see if I can tag down a year for you guys, or perhaps like November 16th, or that would be Scorpio season for sure. November 23rd, November 25th. I want to see if we can get a year for you guys. We have North America, so those of you who live in North America, it's possible you're meeting this person in North America, or they are North American. We have 27. We have rough hands. Let loose. Strong nose. A deep love. Autumn. Nerdy. Strong. 18, or the 18th, February. B. Strong legs. Okay, this person has a strong nose, they are strong, and they have strong legs. We have freckles. spicy. Luck again is here. Lucky you. Early 30s. Oh my gosh. Stop. Strong arms, strong legs. Some of you may be meeting this person quite literally at the gym, and we have short in height. Okay. Nerdy. Okay. That is what I have for you guys, group number 2. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you today. I do hope that this was helpful. I'm sending you guys so much love, and that is all I got. So, bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your guys' reading. Let's go ahead and start off with our zodiac dice. We have Gemini and we have Aries. Hello, Gemini. Hello, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising. We have Aquarius and we have Leo. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising. And then we have Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising. If your zodiac sign did not pop up, my love, that is okay. The dice is extra. It's dessert. It is not the main course. The cards are the main course. So there's also zodiac signs that oftentimes pop up in the cards. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, my description box holds the personal readings. If they're out of stock, do message me. We have the Queen of Swords and the Hermit. Okay. Hold on. So, some of you are meeting this person in an educational environment where you're learning something. And others of you are definitely meeting this person online. The reason I'm saying this is because the Hermit is talking about spending a lot of time alone, isolation. And the Queen of Swords, she is intellect. She's also independent and spending time alone. She is a truth seeker. She's also connected to the swords, right? Which is communication. Communication is oftentimes associated with the internet. So this could be meeting them through Instagram, through perhaps TikTok. Maybe you're meeting them on Facebook if you still use Facebook. Maybe you're meeting them on Snapchat or a variety of other apps. Maybe you're meeting them on a literal dating app. But I do feel like there are a collective of you who are meeting this person through some type of online resource. And others of you may be meeting this person while you are studying something, okay? So that is what we have so far. Like I said, the Queen of Swords does represent independence, feeling very strong, feeling sure of yourself. Intellect. The Hermit is spending time alone, doing a lot of soul searching. The Eight of Pentacles is very much connected to repetition and doing something in a very repetitive fashion, learning, perfecting your skills. And the Nine of Cups, which we have yet to touch on, the Nine of Cups does represent an energy of being very happy and satisfied with where you are at in your circumstances. Generosity. For some reason, I'm seeing that as like pulling out student loans. Someone being very generous with you, giving with you. This could be representing you meeting this person around the time of your birthday or around the time of the holidays. And I do believe that for a lot of you, again, who picked pile number 3, you may not be 100% sure if you want to accept the offer to go on a date or to give this person who you will end up dating your number. It feels like when this person approaches you, even here, right? Like the Six of Pentacles, it's like, I'm trying to be generous, I'm trying to be kind, I'm trying to give something to you. So I could totally see this person trying to give you their number and you kind of just being like, oh, like, no, it's okay. And it's not because this person's unattractive or because you're not, like, you don't like them. It's more so, I feel like, because for a lot of you, you're focused on yourself. You're focused on building yourself up. You're focused on your craft. You're almost like, I'm in my single girl era. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in romance or love at this time. For some of you, this could even be working on like your career and trying to perfect that as well, and being hesitant to date because of your career. And for the men watching this, you could be in your single guy era as well. I just, I feel like naturally when I'm talking about independence, I feel drawn to talk to the girlies about it. But anyways, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is talking about success and a victory. So this makes sense to me, right? Like you're meeting this person around a time where you're working on something really hard and you may be hesitant to take them seriously because of what you're working on. And for some of you, again, this could have to do with your education. It could have to do with your profession, or it could just quite literally be like, I'm working on myself. Like I have goals with my hobbies. I want to write a book, or I want to start a social media presence, or I want to create this or that, or I want to buy a house. Like I'm not interested in putting energy and time in a serious capacity into a person reaching that victory. So once you reach that goal or that victory, that may be what opens you up or softens you to this person, to this connection. Okay. Let's go ahead and move forward. Can I have a message for group 3? Okay. We have Leo and the 5th house of creativity. So like I was saying, like you guys are focused on your passion, you're focused on your goals, your dreams. It is possible that you guys end up having a child with this person. If you are a person who has the ability to have children, you want children, it's possible that this is going to be the person that you choose to have children with. With Leo showing up here, to me this is representing confidence and again feeling very sure of yourself. And with the combination of Leo in the 5th house, it feels like we're pursuing our passions. Our focus is on something that we love and something that we have a desire to see grow. We're throwing our entire heart and soul into our passions, into our creativity. Okay. Yeah, determination, courage, perseverance, no more indecisiveness, firmness. You guys are so incredibly focused on your dreams and your goals when you meet this person. And then we have a fake death. And this just makes me feel like you're coming up with excuses as to why you don't want to go on a date with them. It's like, no, like I have this or I have that. Like, I'm sorry, I can't go on a date with you. And truly it's because like your focus just doesn't feel like it's on dating and romance. And again, it's not that you guys aren't attracted to this person. It just seems like if you are on like a dating app and you're matching with people, it seems to me like you're doing so in a non-committal way or in a non-serious way. And for the rest of you, where you're meeting this person through social media or you're meeting this person in person through work or school, education situation, I just think that your focus is not on pursuing relationships when you meet them. And you're coming up with excuses as to why you can't go on a date with them or why you don't want to go on a date with them. Okay, let's go ahead and start another deck. Can I please... I'm not just saying this for no reason, you guys. Like the 5th house... I feel like overwhelmingly I connect it to passion and creativity and like pursuing things that you love and having fun. But it does also represent children and like we have pregnancy. So someone is expecting. If you guys are not in a position right now where you want to get pregnant, please do protect yourselves, especially if you are a fellow United States citizen. Please do make sure that you are taking care of that and doing what you need to do to not have a pregnancy, obviously, because this seems very likely. And what this tells me, right, is that you and this person love each other's bodies and love the dirty things that are coming to mind. You guys love experiencing each other. You guys love indulging in each other's flesh, and that may result in a pregnancy for some of you. We have caution, and it says find out more information, don't overwork yourself. And that's what I feel like a lot of you guys are doing. Like you're overworking yourself, you're focused on outside factors, and that is okay. But I do believe that that is the reason why you guys are proceeding with this connection with caution, because you're just like, I have more important things to focus on, sir. We have opened up your heart. It will help you attract more love. I do believe your heart will soften to this person eventually. I just think it's going to take a little bit of time for you to get to know them, to understand them, to have a desire to pursue that, right? Can I have a message for group number 3? Healing. I'm going through the process of healing and restoration so that I can be in optimal health again. Can I have a growth? Don't feel like you have to be perfect for me. You've already done a lot of self-work, and our relationship will be an opportunity to grow together. So going back to that Hermit card, a lot of you may have this idea of like, I have to be in a particular position prior to dating. And this person is saying like, I'm going to love you regardless. I'm going to accept you regardless. You don't have to be perfect for me. Specifically, I want to connect these two really quick. And I feel very cautious about talking about things like this, you guys, because I know who I am as a person, but I understand that many of you obviously don't know me, especially those of you who are new or who just, don't know me that well. I'm not a hateful person. I'm not a judgmental person. I am none of these things. So understand that I'm saying this because the cards are connecting to this. Some of you may be in the process of trying to better yourself physically. Some of you may be in the process of wanting to lose weight or gain weight or do this to your body or do that to your body. And I am in full support of everybody doing what they have a desire to do to their body as long as they are not causing themselves harm. You don't have to change yourself for this person to accept you, group number 3. I know for me, I've had so many friends talk to me about their insecurities, obviously, and express like, oh, like I just want to look like this, or I just want to lose this amount of weight, or I have friends who quite literally like, I just want to gain this amount of weight. I just want to be this size. And it's so sad to me because oftentimes I do feel like the people in my life who feel that way, they have the most beautiful hearts, the most beautiful souls, and they are gorgeous. Like they are quite literally gorgeous, and it breaks my heart because I'm like, I just wish that you could see yourself the way that I see you. And I wish that you could see how stunningly beautiful you are. And I want you guys, specifically group number 3, if you're relating to that at all, I want you to know that yes, it's okay to have personal goals. It's okay if you feel uncomfortable with yourself. It's okay to like want to change that or work towards changing that. Obviously, I think you should love yourself. I think you should accept yourself, but you need to know that you don't need to alter your physical appearance in order to be accepted by somebody else. Okay, so I want to make that clear. This person loves you regardless. Can I please have a message for group number 3? That's quite a lot. I do want to reshuffle that. Can I have, there we go. So searching, prior to me reading this, just reading searching does make me feel like we're using, again, the internet, but it says, I'm not ready to be with you yet because I'm still searching for myself and I don't really know who I am yet. Okay, moving forward, can we have a message? Confidence is your key to success. It's time to release negativity. So we have Leo here twice, you guys. To me, that is representing potentially meeting this person in either late July or early August. Feeling confident, working on your self-esteem. Again, whether you're wanting to change something about yourself or not, ensuring that you love yourself and that you feel confident and strong in who it is that you are and what you have to offer. And that doesn't, again, just have to play into the role of physicality. I feel like even intellectually, like being confident in what you have to offer on an intellectual level is also very, very important. It's time to release negativity. Releasing negative thoughts around relationships or around yourself and what you deserve is also going to be very important at this time. support, ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. And we also have, not me flipping that over, we also have partnership. Teamwork will give you better results. Find a trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. So I see this relationship being one that is very supportive. I also feel like this is connected to you guys, again, potentially being at a space in your life where you're just focused on you and you're doing things alone and you're almost like hyper independent, which I don't think is always a bad thing, but I do think this person's coming in and helping you feel like you have support and helping you feel like you have someone that you can lean on, that you can rely on. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our timeline. When are they meeting? When? On a Monday? Within 2 weeks. So some of you could very well be meeting this person within 2 weeks. Sorry about my cough. August, Leo season. So, potentially 2 weeks into Leo season, 2 weeks into August, you are meeting this person. The reason I'm connecting these guys is just because, again, to me, this seems very relevant that August is showing up. Leo is here twice. I just feel like this is screaming at you that Leo season is significant for when you are meeting this person. I know for a lot of people, like university and school starts up around like August, September. So I just think that's interesting that this is the timeline that we're getting. But I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and pull from my little satchel and get you guys some letters. When are they meeting? Who is this person? All right, I will organize these and be right back. All right, you guys, these are all the letters that popped out for you. If you want to take a moment to pause so you can see if you can find any names. I do see Tina, which is kind of funny. My neighbor's, never mind, I'm not going to say that. Anyways, I do see a few names in here. So Bo, Tina. I do see someone who recently purchased a personal reading in here as well. So if that is you and you know who you are because your name is literally right here, hello. And yeah, you guys, that is all I have. So thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, and that is all I got. So bye. Hello to my final group number 4. I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's go ahead and start us off with the dice today. Sagittarius and Aquarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, hello. Aquarius and Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, hello. Scorpio, I love you so much, and Leo. Leo again. All right. Hello, 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 everybody. If your sign did not pop up, you guys, it is okay. The dice is extra. It is what? Dessert. So if your sign didn't pop up, that's fine. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, the description box is where they live. Group number 4's next love affair. How and when are they meeting? Okay. Naturally, this is going to be my favorite pile. This person, you guys, I'm not getting how you guys are meeting just yet, but this person is somebody who has a lot of masculine energy. Now, if you're somebody who's attracted to women, perhaps this is your energy that is showing up, but this is essentially telling me that this person, again, number 1, has a lot of masculine energy, but also this person is somebody who's very, very protective of the ones that they love. So when they're in a relationship, they may be somebody who tends to be more protective or even perhaps a little jealous at times. This person is somebody who's very hardworking and ambitious. They prioritize being able to provide and making money. So is why I love this energy. As somebody who unfortunately dates men, this is my favorite type of man. And I feel like they are a dying breed. But this person is somebody who thinks ahead. They think towards the future, and they have the ability to look ahead and say, okay, this is how I want to expand. This is how I want to grow. This is a planner of the future, and this is somebody who has a desire to grow in the future, okay? The Eight of Wands does represent things moving along very quickly. Burdens, responsibilities. This is Aries energy right here, you guys. However, this is giving me very Capricorn. Why is this giving me Capricorn? Because we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands tends to be a card that is connected to an individual who has a lot of responsibilities on their plate. However, there's nobody more equipped or better to handle. I'm sorry, you guys. I live next to a bunch of strange individuals. The Emperor is the best person equipped to handle this load. He's the best person to have all these responsibilities on his plate. So I'm essentially reading this as the person that you are entering into this love affair with is somebody who's extremely hardworking, ambitious, somebody who has so much on their plate, somebody who's protective, somebody who may have a little bit of a jealous streak, someone who's very active, and someone who plans ahead for the future, somebody who has a desire to grow and to get better and to move beyond what their current reality may be. Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle some more. The Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is both, for those of you attracted to women, ambitious, but she's also loving and nurturing. She's an individual who is very balanced, okay? She's also, I think, out of all of the queens, the queen that is most equipped to handle a heavy load. We have Judgment here. This tells me that you and this individual morally and ethically align. You guys have a similar belief system. And then Strength is here. Now, the Nine of Wands is not literally strength, you guys. For everyone who reads tarot and you're like, that's not strength. I hear you. I get it. I see you. The Nine of Wands, however, is talking about feeling the need to be strong, to be tough, because the world has been unkind to you. So when I see this, this tells me that this person has been through a lot, and that has developed a thick skin for them, okay? Or caused them to develop a thick skin. Again, money and finances are highlighted here for this person. This person has significant Capricorn placements. This person has a Capricorn mentality of, I'm going to sacrifice right now because I have a desire to become something in the future, to have stability and comfort in the future. And we have a new journey here, a fresh start, and being excited about that fresh start. So essentially, I'm not getting very much on how you are meeting this person. To me, this seems more like a descriptor of who this individual is. They are very business oriented, very business focused. This person is a leader. This person's very strong. This person is somebody who plans for their future, and they're capable of carrying a lot of stress and a lot of weight on their shoulders. All right, let's go ahead and continue. We have Apothecary. This person may work in medicine, you guys. This is for sin, cunning, and the dark side of human. So I want to be very clear about this card, okay, you guys? There is both light and dark in all of us. This person may be more well acquainted with their dark side. This person may be very familiar with their shadow self. To me, that represents being very self-aware, right? We have banishment, severing ties, protection from further injury. Okay, so when this shows up, this person may be somebody who has a tendency to cut people off completely once they are done. I'm the kind of person where if I have the ability to maintain a friendship with my exes, I 100% will. I sound like a toxic man. This person's not that person. This person is the opposite of that. They are somebody who, once they are done, once a relationship has ended, they're like, we're done, it's over, cut it off. They are extremely loyal. Group number 4, the sublimation of love, eternal loyalty, and noble sacrifice. This person is extremely, extremely loyal. So they don't walk away easily, they don't end things easily, but once a relationship is for sure done and it's ended, they are not friends with their exes. They are not going to lunch and dinner with their ex-girlfriend or their ex-wife. They are an individual where things are done, like you're banished, the ties are severed. While in the relationship, they are a very loyal person. They will put their all into a relationship. They will throw their entire heart and soul into the connection that they have chosen to give themselves to. But they are not a person who's going to go back and forth and like give someone a second chance or try to like go and revisit past relationships. I still am not understanding how you're meeting this person, so we shall see. We are coming, hold on. Can we please get a when and a how? So I still don't know when or how you're meeting this person, but Mercury retrograde is around the corner. So for some of you, you could be meeting this person very soon. This is electronic issues, communication issues, reviewing everything. Electronic issues could be indicating meeting them through electronics, meeting them through online sources. We have gambling, and it says problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. So it's going to be a risk. For some of you, it's very possible you're meeting this person at a casino or while there is like gambling going on. Maybe you're like going to a friend's house and you guys are having poker night or something like that. But for a lot of you, I see this as this connection feeling risky. And I feel like you feel like that. And I also feel like they feel like that. Like you're both viewing this connection as a potential risk. Okay. How and when are they meeting? Here, that's gonna drive me up the wall. How and when are they meeting? I'm the person who can understand you in ways no one else can. Unworthy, our love will be the greatest love you've ever known. Do you have doubts about your worthiness to receive this love? So this does feel very intense. This person in general seems like a very serious and intense person. If you're not into intensity, group number 4, if you're into more like silly, goofy individuals, perhaps this person is not going to be your person. But for those of you who are into reading and poetry and politics and perhaps even like philosophy, this person seems like a very serious, deep, intense kind of individual. I'm not saying they don't have a silly, goofy side, or they're not somebody who has the ability to be funny, but they just seem like somebody who carries a lot more depth than the average person. Okay. I do want to go ahead and try to get one more to see if I can get, again, where or how you guys are meeting. We have 2. Effortless, the universe supports our union and our love will happen effortlessly. Finances, I'm not ready for you yet because I'm not financially stable enough to be a good partner to you. Having the ability to provide is not just important for them in regards to relationship. This is important to them as an individual. Like being successful is where they draw their value from. Okay, group number 4, this person really does base who they are and their worth on their success. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. Again, this is a very intense person. If you're the kind of girl or the kind of guy who likes to play games, who likes to flirt or like loosely micro cheat, this is not the person to do it with. Again, this is a very serious person. I feel like once they have a partner, it takes a lot to get them to like be in a relationship and to find someone that they want to have a relationship with. But once they find that person, they're like, okay, like you and me, we are one, we are together. This clinging energy feels very much like I want to hold you close. It could be that this person is a little clingy. However, to me, it's not coming off in an insecure way. We have resistance as well. This is secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. Now, I don't think this person is timid. I do believe that this person would be suppressing how they feel about you, due to the fact that, again, I feel like their focus is more so on creating abundance in their life. Can I get one more? Nourish, self-growth, self-focused, soul-finding. And again, I do believe that is where they are at currently in their life. Okay, a fiery climax approaches, a full moon in Aries. New romantic cycles begin, a new moon in Libra, and time for healing. So this is a new person. I don't believe any of you have met this person yet. I don't believe this person is currently in your life. If they are in your life, it would be very, very new. Okay. Jupiter return. So there's benefits that come from this relationship, from this connection. There's also love that is being birthed from this relationship, from this connection. Jupiter is the planet of luck, abundance, and expansion. So I'm going to be honest, you guys, I'm not seeing a clear-cut path. This is the only pile where I don't see how you're meeting this person. It's possible, again, that there is like online connections here, but that doesn't even feel super strong. It feels very fluid, the way that you're meeting this person or the circumstances in which you're meeting this person. So I will go ahead and pull a timeline for you guys, and then I'm going to pull from my bowl to see if I can get any more information on how you guys are meeting. All right, please get a message on a sunny day in winter, in spring, in June. This seems a bit all over the place, you guys, so I kind of do. All right. Okay. Some of you guys are meeting this person very soon, or again, you like recently within this week have met this person, or within a week will meet this person. And for others of you, you are going to be waiting 3 years prior to meeting this person. Okay, let's go ahead and pull from our bowl. How are they meeting? When are they meeting? Rich, which makes sense to me based on the fact that we do have that Emperor energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like this person really does value their financial status. We have soulmate here as well. We have early 30s, late 20s. A big smile, a hard shell. 100% this person does have a hard shell. You will be unusually successful in business, which makes sense based on who this person is. We do have online here, and this was the only thing really in the cards that seemed even slightly pungent, or that even showed up. However, I do want to leave this open, you guys. You may not be meeting this person online, but for some of you, you definitely will. We have intimidating, makes sense with the Capricorn energy. We have Gemini here. We have L. We have natural hair. We have summer. We have Venus again. Strong arms. Strong nose. A polished appearance, so a professional. Bedroom eyes. I oftentimes see bedroom eyes as like really beautiful brown eyes. We have music. Obviously, if that's not how you see bedroom eyes, then we have a new start. We have age 27. We have curly hair. It doesn't need to be this long, but curly hair. We have Vancouver. Let loose. Every rose. Scruff. Outgoing. And the US. So Canada and the US seem relevant. Obviously, if you don't live in these areas, maybe this person is from either of these countries. Curly hair, strong arms, strong nose, online, hard shell, makes a lot of money, potential soulmate. They seem polished. They may have facial hair. Your guys' music taste may be very similar. But group number... It was like group number 3, group number 4. That is what we have for you today. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope this was helpful. And that is all I got. So, bye.